Hello, crackheads. Welcome back to the House of Animation. The front door is always open, so do come on in and enjoy the magic of animation and join me and the other two twats on our journey as we discuss animated films for all kinds. They're putting sex things on the screen again. I really both wish they'd behave themselves. I'm Ben Gilman, as your host. As always, I'm joined by witch number one, Tara Chloe.
Hello.
She's been doing inappropriate things with monkeys today. And the Prince Charming himself, Troy Salmon, he loves a peach.
Yes.
Maybe that's why you're a virgin. Maybe he's converted to gays. That's fine. All right. So how are you guys doing?
Yeah, I'm good.
Doing good. I'm doing good.
Scared of what I'm going to say today.
What I'm doing is just peaches right there. Oh, yeah.
That's a peach pudding right here.
God, these two, as I said, these guys are getting married. We're going to discuss it on the syndrome one day. We're going to get a marriage date set for next year. It's going to be lovely. Anyway, so the future Mrs. Salmon, how have you been?
Yes.
Silence. That's the first time that's happened.
She's silent right now. She's silent.
And Mr. Chloe, how are you doing today?
I'm feeling good today. You know, I'm feeling good. You know, I feel good. I Mr. Chloe. Hey, it's good time to be alive. You know, good time to be alive.
We're running with it.
Yeah, I'm running with it.
So anyway, today we're here to talk about A Bug's Life. I'm going to do the introduction because I couldn't get to it because I just didn't have time. So anyway, it's that unknown Pixar movie that nobody really talks about. It's kind of forgotten about.
Yeah.
Nobody ever talks about this movie. It's a 1998 movie from Pixar. It involves an ant. Oh yeah, Antz. Flick, Flinky, Flicker, Fucker, whatever his name is, who's looking for tough warriors to save his colony from a protection racket run by Hopper's gang of grasshoppers. Unfortunately, the warriors he brings back turn out to be a troop of circus bugs. Yeah, this looks crap. So
wow.
The film was initially inspired by somebody called Aslop Fable, the Islands of the Grasshopper. Production, thank you. Production began shortly after the release of Toy Story in 1995. And yeah, talk to me about this movie because I don't care.
Okay, so Bug's Life was brought up because
oh dear, Kevin Spacey is the main grasshopper.
Yes, he's the villain in the movie. He's the villain. He's the main grasshopper.
I just hope he gets it in his pants this time. Sorry.
Come on. What do you mean?
There were no children on the set, right?
Oh.
I don't know.
Allegedly. Doors up.
Okay. So Flick is the main ant. Well, the ant who's always messing things up. Well, he's always inventing stuff. Going, yeah, because he's made a was it a lawnmower to cut down the grass, and there's like literally things just flying down and almost killing people. Because he's the fool of the group. When they were out there working, Flick's out there always thinking of something to basically invent next, and it's always going wrong. And there's a princess and a queen, and so basically their colony is basically overrun by grasshoppers because they come there every day to get their harvest. They're like, yeah, where's our harvest? Where's it at, huh? Have we done it yet? Spring's here. And they're like, no, we haven't got enough. We haven't got enough food. So then they're like, yeah, we gotta take the rest of it anyways. And then they fly off, and then they gotta do what they gotta do. That's what they do. They literally go there and they got to pay them money, like it's literally protection money. That's basically what they are. They're thugs. Kevin Spacey's the leader.
Sounds like a mafia movie.
It is. It's basically a mob boss.
Circus performance.
It's a mob boss. It's a mob boss. Ant and grasshopper movie. It's like Casino out here. It's like it's Goodfellas. It's all of that stuff, man. Scarface. It's all that stuff. Literally.
How you doing?
Hey, where my money at, huh?
Hey, where's my pizza? Where's my pizza money?
Hey,
should you up your pizzeria?
This has turned to a full mobster review right now. I don't know what's going on right now. I don't know. But
do you ever know what's happening on this podcast?
No, never.
Yeah.
So yeah. So literally the purpose of the movie. So Kevin Spacey is the lead grasshopper, the main villain of the movie. So he he literally gets stood up to by Flick, who's like the loser of the actual colony, and because he goes there and starts bullying everyone around, because he's basically, obviously, as I said before, the harvest every year, or every spring, I should say. And he goes, "Stop doing what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? We haven't got enough. We haven't got enough food. We need it for ourselves." And he's like, "You know, yeah, okay, okay, for sure." So then after the he's like, "For sure." Okay, he's like, "Oh, you want
Is this actually how they talk, or you just kind of put
No,
in?
I'm just ad-libbing. I'm ad-libbing right now. This is basically what this is the talk that they're kind of saying.
Sounds like
mentally.
the Crips and the Bloods talking.
Yeah, literally, that's what it is. I told you, man. It's like a gang movie right now.
This sounds like the best movie of all time. Maybe I
Yeah, it
underestimated
sounds awesome. Like, literally, Ben hasn't seen it in a long time. This is basically what it was. So,
I begin to remember it now.
yeah, see, slowly, he starts to remember now. But at the same time, he goes to the other grasshoppers. We need to teach these guys a lesson. They're out here thinking they're better than us, and there's more of them as well. Yeah. Yay! So then apparently, because he goes, it's to them it's 100-1 because there's more ants than grasshoppers, even though the grasshoppers are bigger, but there's way more ants than the grasshoppers. So he's like, if they figure that out, we're finished. So then
Right.
So then at the same time, he flies out to go and take out the ants, but at the same time, Flick, he has a plan. He goes to find bigger animals, bigger creatures to take the grasshoppers down. And that's where he finds these circus creatures. Circus creatures got a spider, stick ant. Was it stick ant? Yeah, was it? Yeah. Stick creature. And ladybird. and so was it a grub, and 2 cockroaches. So they're like a circus act.
Oh my god, I can't
So this movie Antz sounds really good. Oh wait.
I know he's going there. I knew it. This is basically everyone compares Bugs Life to Ants, so obviously because they're similar in the movies, they're kind of similar in that way. But at the same time, okay, so he finds these circus guys. And he thinks they're, because the way it's depicted, he sees them fighting these people in a bar, in a bar. In a bar, in their version of a bar where the creatures are, with little ants and
Gay bar.
yeah, jeez. At the same time,
Troy's favorite.
oh man, that's your favorite movie.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Hey, nothing to do with me. At the same time, so he recruits them, brings them back to the colony, and they all hail them as these great saviors. They're gonna save us away from these big, massive grasshoppers. We're going to keep our harvest from now on. They can't do anything to us. So then, at the same time, they find out they're just a circus act. Because this little flea goes, "Hey, what's up, guys? Hey, what's up, guys? Hey, because he's like the he's like the stage master. He's the guy who controls the circus act. He's the guy who hired them. He's the manager. So then he finds them, and then that's when they realize they're just a circus act. And they're like, this guy messed up again. This guy, we thought these guys are warriors.
Hey, your head is going inside your mother's bed tonight.
Hey. At the same time, this is why it's called this whole movie Italian mob boss movie.
This would improve the movie amazingly.
But yeah, that's what it is. So at the same time, they devise a plan to create this fake bird, because birds are like obviously the main predators of these kind of creatures, you know. So they create this fake version, and the little kid ants go in there, and they're basically, the grasshoppers find out that this bird's fake. They're like, "Oh my days, you tried to trick us, yeah? You trying to scare us away." So then at the same time, the real bird comes and starts attacking them. The real bird comes out of nowhere and starts attacking them. And then at the same, then literally, that's it. And movie ends, and then the whole ant colony is saved. They're all saved. Yeah, Flick saved the day, and the circus creature saved. The circus creature saved the day. And that's how literally the movie ends. It pans out, and yes, it's a glorious day for the ants. But at the same time, you realize,
hold on. So like, it's an amazing moment. Yeah.
Yes, it's an amazing moment. Like, yay, we beat the gossip. Kevin Spacey dies at the end.
So my question is, does this play?
What?
Oh, that's a shame.
Oh no, what's he gonna play? What's Ben gonna do now? What's he gonna play? Ben's gonna play something right now. Oh no. You set me up. You set me up. I'm playing Final Countdown now.
Dun, 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 dun.
You gotta be careful. That's gonna be copyright. You gotta be watch that because hey, Brian Danielson, he tried to get the rights to that song for AEW, and literally they said it's too expensive.
We're leaving it in there. It's fine because they're not going to listen to this podcast and take it down.
You never know. But yeah, so basically that's how it ended. Yeah, with that music, the Final Countdown Europe. Yeah, that play at the end. That play at the end. Literally, that was them celebrating. He's like, massive bird kills the main grasshopper at the end, and then basically at the same time, some of the grasshoppers joined the colony. They help him out, and they joined the circus. Some of them as well, because they got back to the circus, the actual creature who came to help. And then yeah, so it's a feel good movie at the end, and it's really good. It's really good. I like it. I know about you guys. Well, I know about Tara. Tara, you like it? Because you haven't said anything real. So what do you think?
I think it was alright though. I mean, for that year, animation is actually quite advanced. 1998. To be frank, yeah, the animation is actually quite advanced. What about Hercules?
Well, this is a year of good animation. This is now we're in the middle of Disney making a comeback. They're already in their 90s run. But they've never been better. Even their current stuff is nowhere near as good as that 90s run that we've talked about before.
Yeah.
Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, Lion King. People like it. I don't see it.
I love Lion King.
Dutch Dan. Oh God, we'll get to that soon, Trap. I'm sure when we start picking it, it will be up.
Yes. Oh God.
Elton John can kiss my ass. Anyway, so no, actually, Elton John's good. So Tara, please tell us about what you think of this film.
I didn't really think much because actually I hate bugs, so I don't know why I watched the show.
You don't like the bugs.
When I was young, I used to kill bugs. Yeah.
I think a lot of people do.
What? So the whole movie's crap because of bugs. Great analysis today.
But okay, so when there was a beetle on the floor chilling, I would take something heavy and drop on it. I would see all its internal organs. I would be like, oh, okay, you're dead.
Oh, you're amazing. You amaze me every time, every week. Oh God. So you thought the movie is like okay then, basically. You thought the movie is okay.
Yeah, so I mean, but it was okay actually. To be frank, even though I hate bugs, the animation for the 1998 film is actually quite good. Yeah, quite detailed, and they made all the bugs look so happy. Storyline wise, it's okay. It's not bad. Yeah.
Okay. You like it, okay. Because Ben always said it was terrible because he hasn't seen ages in a while.
I just can't believe how accurately close this is to Antz.
Oh yeah, they're kind of similar about it.
It's not as good as Antz either. Like this is the worst film Pixar have made besides Cars, which we're going to get to next month. God.
You can't put this with Cars. Oh.
Cars.
Cars the whole other trash level.
So when this movie was broken, when they had a meeting about this movie in 1994, the storyline originated from a lunchtime conversation between the main heads. So other films such as Monsters Inc., Finding Nemo, and WALL-E were also conceived at this lunch. That tells you how long Pixar plan these things. Like they must be working on stuff now that we won't see for 5-6 years.
Yeah, that's what they do. Yeah, 10 years in advance than that.
I mean, WALL-E is one of our favorite of all time. We did do Finding Nemo. We have to re-record it.
Exactly. We've got to do it again, guys.
So we're going to do that next year because it's too soon.
Mm-hmm.
I really want to repeat ourselves.
Yeah,
so
we've got to get through all these. Yeah.
Might do it in July or maybe January or February.
Yeah.
Monsters Inc. we should do. Anyway, I mean, let's have a look. This obviously we talked about this before. Bugs Life and Antz were two DreamWorks and Pixar. We had a pissing contest. I've got into it before.
Yeah, we have.
Bugs Life grossed approximately $33 million
Mhm.
on its opening weekend. It grossed $162.8 million in the US theatrical run, covering its estimated production cost of $120 million. And it beat Antz into it beat Antz with its cock ring. Yeah, it sucked it about. A lot of people really think this movie is good for some reason, but then again, do you ever listen to reviewers on the from publications like Empire and Total Film? No, I don't, because they don't know what they're talking about. It's won numerous nominations. The film won the Broadcast Film Critics Association Award, Best Animated Film, tied with The Prince of Egypt. That is a good movie. Best Family Film, the Satellite Award for Best Animated Film, and a Grammy Award for Best Instrumental Composition. Oh, really? By Randy.
Damn.
He's always Randy, your mum.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
And when I mean your mum, I mean you listening at home mums. Our mums are all safe and locked away. It was also nominated for the Academy Award for Best Original Musical or Comedy Score, the Golden Globe Award for Best Original Score, and the BAFTA TV Award for Best Achievement in Special Visual Effects.
Damn, there was a lot of
2008, the American Film Institute nominated this film for its top 10 animation films ever list. Even back then, it's not top 10, mate. Maybe top 50.
Jeez.
Right. Love about it.
That is crazy. That's insane. Top 10 of all time. Oh my gosh. Okay. Accolades.
Critics have generally ranked The Bug's Life to be one of Pixar's weaker releases. I think Brave and even Brave, which is better than this, and the other one with the magic out. Yeah, you know the one. That one, the one with the van and the dad and the trousers, and isn't it great that we can't remember the name of that one? That one is still better than this. Yeah. Isn't this podcast doing charmingly well since we've come back from hiatus? Brilliant.
We've got off the rails.
There's a video game made, which is rubbish, but you already knew that.
Yeah, I've seen that game. Yeah.
Tara, you sound like you got something else to say before we lock it up.
Yeah.
Oh, nothing much, but remember the beetle.
I'm sorry, what?
Remember the story I told you about the beetle?
Oh God, you're gonna. Why don't you remind us? Go on, why don't you remind us, Tara? This is literally a minute of silence. Can you just do something?
Minute of silence for the beetle?
What's the scores on the doors, people? We're going to get on with this. We're going to wrap this up. I was difficult woman again. So, is there any final thoughts on The Bug's Life? Apology to bottom. No, sorry.
In that booty. Yeah, bootios. Yeah.
Bootios.
It's a good movie. It's good. Booty.
Boobios, that's a different thing.
Boobios. Oh, nice.
If that was the Attitude Era, boobios. Anyway.
Yeah, but it's a good movie. It's a good movie. Bug Life. It's a good movie. I liked it. Good, really good movie. Animation on point. Acting on point. I liked it. It's good movie. It's a good solid movie. It's like a family movie.
Yeah.
I give it, let's say, what rating wise? I'll give this movie. I give it. I'll give it 7. I'll give it 7.
I'm giving it 0 because I can't remember it.
I think 0.5 maybe for me.
Tara's just been savage this last couple of episodes.
Well, that's 6.5. You said, yeah.
Right.
5.
You give it 5.
Yeah, she gave
No,
it
I said
7.
6.5. I said 6.5.
6.5. 6.5. She said 6.5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And I will give it a nothing because I don't know. I can remember a bit, but this film has like a fart in a cloud to me. If I watched it, I don't think I would be impressed by it.
I just put not applicable. Ben, not applicable.
Sometimes you get that episode where you just can't be bothered to watch it. And when somebody picked a Bugs Life, I was like, good, I'm not watching that. Brilliant. But we still bring it up on the podcast. That's the most important thing.
That's what we do. That's what we do. Yeah.
When we get to The Lion King, I have things to say, but we'll get there.
Oh, it's gonna be a glorious time. When we go to Lion King, it's gonna be a glorious time.
Give you the last episode of this podcast.
It's gonna be a glorious time.
World War III is going to happen when we get to that.
It's kind of cute.
I've already got my 3 stars ready for it.
3 stars. How dare you? Disrespect.
Okay. Oh. Norwegian forest cat.
And now it's before it's time to say goodbye. So you need to leave because you think Antz is a better film. Get out. It is, but get out. So it's goodbye from me.
Bye from
Goodbye from me. Bye.
And Antz is the better film. I hate this movie.